Hey everyone, it's me, Jay, and I'm actually very frustrated with myself right now. I've been going back and forth my living room for like the past 10-15 minutes looking for my phone, and it's been up here on my tripod the entire time. So as you can tell, I've been having a wonderful morning. But nonetheless, I wanted to jump into this video that's going to be a little bit different today. It's more of a rant style video of me in some drama recently, and it's just been really clouding my thought process. And I really wanted to share it with you guys because I am beyond angry, I am beyond frustrated, I am beyond mad, especially when someone comes for my character, tries to slander my name. I get very, very upset when it's completely untrue. So if you guys don't follow my Instagram story, you probably wouldn't know the entire situation that happened because I ranted on my Instagram story. And after I ranted on my Instagram story, I was accused of ranting about it only to try to get views. And I'm not really sure what views they're talking about because you really don't get views from Instagram stories. But you know what? I'm gonna give them what they asked for and make a full-length video on it so I actually can get views. So with that being said, if you guys do have any sensitivities towards self-harm, towards mental health issues like bipolar disorder, eating disorders, body image issues, please feel free to click off this video because I'm gonna jump into that. And yeah, let's just talk about the situation that happened because it's honestly really fucking stupid. So basically, there's this girl that I know in real life, and for a long time, I've always felt like she's never liked me. Don't know why. I've never done anything. I feel like I'm genuinely a good person. I don't try to involve myself in any drama. I'm very quiet. I don't say much. I just try to listen, be the middle ground person, and add input at the end whenever I feel like there is an opportunity for me to speak. I really try not to step on anyone's toes. I'm the most polite person you'll ever meet. I really don't think of myself as a bad person. But for some reason, this person I've always felt had something against me. Never knew why. But anyways, rewind to like 4 months ago, I posted my video talking about how I think rap music is homophobic. At least that's what my title said. If you watch any part of the video, you'll see that I say, I really love rap music. It's probably one of my favorite genres, but you can't negate the fact that there's still homophobia and transphobia embedded into the culture. And I just kind of talk about that, how it's 2018 and there can't be artists that say homophobic and transphobic stuff. They shouldn't be allowed to get away with doing that. But regardless, I posted that video, I posted a screenshot of the thumbnail, and her response to me was right off the bat, just rude and aggressive. She was like, well, just don't listen to the genre. So we kind of have this back and forth. I tried to explain to her the situation. We get into this argument. It becomes something way more than it should have in the beginning. If she just watched the video and heard what I had to say, she'd understand that obviously I'm a YouTuber. I'm gonna make videos that I want people to click on so I can actually spread a bigger message to everyone. And that's just the game. That's how it works. That's how being an influencer is. You really have to try your best to bring in a crowd of people if you want to share your videos, if you want to share your message. Especially that video particularly, I worked really hard on the editing. It took me a few hours, and I was very proud of it. But she was offended. But at the end, I was getting so frustrated and so emotional just because I hate fights. So I apologized, and I was like, okay, you have your points of view, I have my points of view, I have my opinion, you have your opinion, that's perfectly fine. And then she kind of responded with, I don't care what anyone thinks of me. And it's like, okay, whatever, just live your life. She ended up unfollowing me because of that encounter. But every single day after she unfollowed me, I would post a story and she'd come back on my page and view my story. It became a running joke with my friends, my close friends, and Emily that, wow, this person keeps coming on my Instagram story. I should literally put a picture on my Instagram story that says, hi, this person. But fast forward several months to 2 nights ago, I was on Instagram. I had just gotten back from the gym. I was vlogging basically my gym day on my Instagram story, being stupid, but being funny. And at the end of my session, I was looking at my body and I saw the scars on my body. I have a lot of them. I've been very vocal about where I've gotten them, how I got them at work. They look like burns because they are burns. And I was looking at just how easily I scarred. So I took a quick picture and I was like, oh man, I scar so easily. And I literally put this picture on my Instagram story. Nothing crazy, nothing offensive. It was just literally showing my scars that I have from my burns at work. And for some reason, this person felt really offended. I woke up to a message from them saying, now you're acting like you cut yourself. Cute, right? So right off the bat, just judging my character right off the bat, making these outrageous claims because I posted a picture. She's unfollowed me for several months. Why is she even seeing my story? So I got mad and I responded, I've been vocal about the burns I've gotten from Papa John's. Those don't even look like cuts. You don't even follow me. Why the fuck are you watching my story? Every time I put something up, you always see it. Are you happy you think you finally found something? And it's true, she's been watching my story for months and months and months, and it always felt like she just kept trying to look for something, kept trying to find something in order to bring me down for nothing, and that's what she did. And so her response was, stop playing stupid. You know what you're doing and it's disgusting. You know where I fucking live. So right off the bat, already she's threatening me because of this picture. Literally this picture. What is offensive about this picture? There's scars on my body. I showed them because they're my body. It's my body. It's my Instagram. What is so offensive about that? And so I responded with, LMFAO, self-harm isn't a fucking joke. You're literally grasping at straws. As a person who has self-harmed in the past, I would never fucking pretend about it. I've been so vocal about my past, and these don't even look like cuts. They're scarred like burns because they are burns. My arm is filled with them because work. No matter what I'll post, you'll conjure up something you want to find wrong. I'm not the problem here. You literally know nothing about me. And her response after that was, everyone sees through all that bullshit. Send me money, I cut myself. XOXO, run it or shut it. So again, threatening me and then making this huge accusation that I tried to manipulate my audience to give me money, and I just don't know when I've asked my audience for money on my Instagram story. I know that I say, hey, go buy my EP because I just released my EP because I'm a musician. But hey guys, I'm gonna let you on a little secret. My EP is actually free. You can literally get it for free. And at this point, it's become a running joke that Emily is so shy in front of a camera that anytime I record her go-to thing to say is, buy Jay's music. And it's just become like a meme on my Instagram story. But for her to use that as some kind of way to judge my character, it was just literally the furthest reach I've ever heard, I've ever been accused of. And I was so angry. So I stopped responding and I made a series of videos on my Instagram story talking about it, because if she wants to see my Instagram story so bad, if she wants to keep coming back to it, I might as well show my followers and tell them what's going on. And then I'd send Emily the text that were back and forth with her and I. So Emily wrote to her because Emily is pissed. The previous fight, Emily didn't want to get involved because it wasn't her fight, but Emily was like, you know what, like this is ridiculous. She literally attacked you for nothing, for a picture. So she wrote her, she said, what's your problem with Jay? You unfollow her and then you constantly watch her story so you can find something to argue about. She's never done anything to you. Her posting a picture on her Instagram that shows a real scar isn't wrong. The marks on her body are real, whether self-inflicted or not. And her response to Emily was, Emily, shut the fuck up. My sister literally mentioned to me because it's offensive, so I looked. Is that a good answer, Jay's mommy? And what's so contradicting about that statement, what's so contradicting about her calling Emily my mommy, is the fact that she just said that her sister showed her my Instagram story and she was offended by it. So her coming after me because her sister was offended by it means that, what, is she her sister's mommy? So then Emily responds with, it's offensive that she has a burn from work. You literally are mad that I'm defending someone I love, LMAO. And the response was, come over and shut the fuck up. So again, already with the threatening language, already threatening us over a fucking Instagram picture, but okay. And then Emily was like, you're the one with the problem here. I've never done anything to you, and neither has Jay. I'm not sure why you constantly feel the need to reach so far to start an argument. And that was the end of that conversation, or at least that's the only screenshots that I have from it. This became something so fucking stupid and so crazy, but it doesn't end here. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because her sister, the one that apparently showed her my Instagram story, messaged me after seeing my stories, and she responded with, Look, I wanted no part in whatever's going on here, but I know you're talking about my sister, and the way you're talking about her like she's some kind of stalker, secretly viewing your story for months, isn't okay. She knows about it because I mentioned it, because it did seem like you were wantonly emphasizing your scars for whatever fucking reason. Anyways, please don't use my sister to bolster your status as a controversial figure. She was never coming back to your story. And that statement right there is what made me the most mad. Her calling me a controversial figure. I'm not really sure what the kind of content that I make is controversial. What do I say that is so controversial, that is so polarizing? I really don't know. The fact that I'm a woman, the fact that I'm trans, what's controversial about the content that I make? And second of all, how do you even get views on an Instagram story? How do you get an audience from an Instagram story? Maybe your Instagram pictures, but an Instagram story, there were no hashtags in it, didn't add her sister. I'm not gonna share her sister's name on this video. Literally, where am I getting views from? But if they think that I want views so bad, here it is. Here's my YouTube video about it. And so after reading her message, I assumed she hadn't read the messages between her sister and I. So I sent her the screenshots. And I was basically saying, you can't tell me that I'm in the wrong. You can't tell me that I'm the villain here. You can't tell me that I wasn't attacked, that your sister was accusing me of something. You literally know nothing about my past. And it just was a back and forth. She was basically saying, if you expect me to apologize on behalf of my sister, I'm not gonna do that. And I responded with, you and your sister are your own person. I don't expect that. I'm just letting you know right off the bat that I'm not in the wrong here. I'm not the villain here. And I was just getting so frustrated, so mad, but I stopped responding because I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is literally over an Instagram picture. I deleted my Instagram stories because I said what I had to say and I wanted it gone with. But yeah, that's basically where the story concludes. They all unfollowed me from like Twitter, Instagram, her and her sister. And it was a mess. It was honestly a mess. And I really don't know where I was in the wrong here. I don't know how showing the actual marks that I have on my body is offensive in any way when I was just talking about how I scar easily. But I wanted to dive into a deeper topic and talk about self-harm because it is a genuine struggle. It is something that I dealt with, especially being a trans woman, especially being a trans individual in general. I've dealt with a lot of hardships in my past. I've been down hard roads. I've done some things that are crazy to my body. I put myself through hell, and it's something that, you know, I have the scars to show. It might not be these ones, but it has been something that I faced. And for accusations to accuse me of using that for some type of reward, for some type of pity, it really frustrates me and it really upsets me because it is a real issue. And I'm gonna put links down below because I know I was really angry in a lot of this, but self-harm isn't a joke. It really isn't. And if you guys are going through something that are scary, if you're going through something that is hard, if you feel like you're stuck and you'll never escape this feeling, please know that you're not alone, that there are other people out there that want to help you. And I'm going to leave some links down below. I also have a BetterHelp link. You don't have to use my affiliate link. You can just go on BetterHelp. It's basically online therapy. This isn't sponsored. It's just a resource. There's also the Trevor Project. There's plenty of resources online that can really help if you are going through something. So I'm sorry you guys had to hear about that rant, but I hope you guys enjoyed it in some aspect and got a little bit mad like I did. But thank you guys for everything. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to follow me, I have a Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to buy my music, it's free in my Bandcamp down below. Thank you guys for everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.